Welcome back, Lucky Frog family. We are continuing from our previous Unsettled exploration. To catch you up, we have set up and established ourselves on Wenora. But before we begin, we are actually going to do a rule set. And Crystal will join us once we have gone over the rules and we are ready to play. So the idea here is that we are scientists. We're stranded on a planet. We're going to use science, not war, to get us off. We have to complete survival tasks and then using scientific discoveries and the planet's resources and to complete our tasks and then get back to the ship before you die. It is a cooperative game, so we will be using our abilities both on our turns and on other players' turns to help out. And so just going through here, some more of the rules. Maintain group trust. Be aware of personality traits. Use time wisely. Pragmatically, this is all straightforward. In reality, nothing involving human personalities in high-pressure situation is ever straightforward. If you're going to survive, you need to work together. Keep your group trust high. Be sensitive to and leverage the unique personalities of your crew and use time wisely. You can only endure so much. Not dying is hard work. Over time, your circumstances will grind you down. And if you don't do something about it, you'll eventually die. Or, as the game presents it, become unendingly unconscious. That's very nice of them. You and your team will increase in distress, be afflicted with strange new behaviors and conditions, and in time will simply be unable to go on. Support each other, mitigate your disasters, and complete your tasks before your endurance collapses. If you don't, it'll be the last thing you ever fail at. Complete your task to get out. If you've completed your survival task and everyone is safely back on the Scarab, you've done it. You've pulled together, overcome the odds, and somehow you've survived. For now. Turn overview. All right, so now we're actually going to get into some of the gameplay and the mechanics. On your turn, you'll set your 3 focus to take action. You'll move yourself and your adorable robot friend and everyone, other explorers included, may use various actions. Then you will gather your focus back up and your turn is over. As we showed here, and actually I'll put that out here. So these are our kind of our action tokens. It looks like these are some of the action spaces we're going to be used. So one that's mandatory, set your focus. Place your focus cube onto an action space to activate that space's effect. So we have a couple different action spaces. 2, move, and this is optional, move your miniature between nodes. We have to finish setting up Wenora, but we want to go over the instructions quickly. Program Luna to move or scan. This is optional. This is our friendly robot Luna, who also just happens to be the name of our lovely dog. So that's super fun. Love that. And then take free actions, optional. Everyone will be unlocking abilities. They can be used at any time. Deciding whether to use these abilities is key to your survival. Regroup to end your turn. Your final action during your turn is to recall all of your focus cubes from wherever they're used to a space near your dashboard. Be mindful to preserve the topmost face. Do not rotate them. Doing this signals the end of your turn. Acting on other explorers' turns. Using free actions on other explorers' turns is key part of the Unsettled experience. Your breakthrough abilities can be used at any time as a free action. Each discovery you make can be consumed to trigger an effect as a free action. Always be on the lookout. So it seems like that player interaction is going to be high, which is something I definitely appreciate, especially in a co-op game. Last thing you want, I think somebody just said, somebody called a game, it was like playing 2 games of solitary next to each other. You don't want that. That's not a great co-op game. What was the name of the game we played last night? Do you remember? Okay. Yep, I'm not going to put you on the spot. But we played a great co-op game from the makers of Dragon Phoenix. I'm sure she's going to Google it and let me know here in a second what that was. And it had a ton of player interaction. Gathering Gloom, which if you haven't heard of it, you should definitely check it out, especially if you like cooperative games like the one we are doing right now. It's 1930s theme monsters and villagers. It was very enjoyable. I look forward to playing it again, and we'll definitely be backing it, the expansion, when it hits Kickstarter, potentially later this year. Anyway, all right, back to this. End of game. Do you pull cohesively enough to stay alive and continue your journey? Either way, you complete your survival test or you run out of endurance trying. So that's it. You either do it or die. All right, fantastic. Defeat explorers perish. If at any time all your explorer endurance runs to 0, you lose. You do not survive. Hallow victory. Some survive. If you have completed your survival task and make it back to the ship, but without some of your crew, well, that's nice. Call it a victory of sorts if you want. We understand. Without your crewmates, though, you're as good as dead. So use the next few days well. They will be your last. I like how, again, thematic and brutal the game is. All right. What's the just say, hey, can you invite Lucky Frog Gaming to the Discord? That's all I gotta say. Yep. All right. Well, and I guess that's true. If you have a Discord that you would like us to join now, I guess you know our Discord name. Spoiler, it's Lucky Frog Gaming, like it is on every one of our social media platforms. Feel free to friend us on Discord. I'm on there pretty much every day. No, all one word. Time and trust board. So now we're going to go over. I'll go here. No, go here. So this is the time and trust board here. It's got some different components on it. This is where you track the group's trust and time. When you consume an entire cycle of time, everyone loses 1 endurance. Sometimes trigger tokens are added to your timeline to mark when a planet-specific event occurs. Your survival task, your ultimate goal, is displayed below the board as 2 stacks of cards. As you flip through the book, you complete your objectives. Okay, so that's what we'll start here once we actually begin the game. So that's kind of our story that drives through, and so we're trying to complete that deck in order to win. Okay. The moment board. As you investigate the planet, you reveal opportunity cards, unique encounters that typically yield wondrous discoveries. Opportunity cards and discovery tokens live on this board. The moment markers, colorful acrylic pucks, these bad boys, which are super cool. One of my favorite gaming components we've ever gotten. And it's just because it's a big chunky piece of acrylic, which is cool. Are placed on the map to indicate where those opportunities exist once they are revealed. And the white investigation chits are used to mark nodes that have been investigated. There we go. Environment nodes. The map is comprised of environment cards. Each represents a unique location in the alien world and affords special actions and effects as you move your figures from node to node. Symbols on node edges indicate which effects that transpire. Play often starts with few or no nodes revealed, and they are revealed as you explore. Okay. Resource. So that's going to be this tray over here. Resources and Unsettled. Data, materials, power are shared by all explorers. This board contains each resource's supply, the action used to gain each resource, and shared storage of resource gain. Beneath this board, the environment cards that have not been yet revealed, and any unique card types associated with the current planet. So that's these 2 stacks there. The breakthrough board, this bad boy right here, holds all things you can unlock and build to gain personal abilities, comprehension, and breakthroughs. One-time use abilities, anomalies, and group abilities, science facilities. It also stores unique tokens for the planet you are exploring, Luna's current special ability, and the unique distress cards the planet can inflict upon you. So that is going to be, I would imagine, a lot of interaction. I know that one of the tips it said is absolutely make sure that you're building the buildings. So we'll do that. Personal action spaces. Okay, so if we look back at the personal action board here, which I have put in the middle for now, this is talking about these 6 spaces. So these are the 6 actions you can take. These 6 black and white squares with little arrows on them are action spaces. Each turn, you will place all 3 of your focus blocks onto the action spaces, increasing or decreasing their value according to the little arrows. Okay, so you might not be able to see it. You know what? Let's see if I can't potentially zoom in for you here. All right, well, it's zoomed, but you may or may not be able to see. There's little arrows on each one that most of them go down by 1. Recover goes up by 3, and so on. So we got that. And okay, action spaces are available all over, with many coming and going throughout the game, but those on your dashboard are always available to you unless covered by distress. Your personality tile covers and tweaks one of your 6 abilities. So beforehand, we each chose a personality trait. Crystal is optimistic, so she has an enhanced traverse, and I am intellectual, and I have an enhanced rest. So those are our special abilities. Okay, your avatar, which represents your mini, and then your endurance track is there. Breakthroughs and anomalies, which will go to the sides here. Personality traits, a unique trait that impacts the effectiveness and style you're focused on action spaces. As group trust, your trait tile flips to affect different actions, demonstrating how each of us responds differently to perilous circumstances. So that's kind of interesting. So there's a little cube here, which has like our insights, and it seems like that will end up changing based on the trust. We haven't got to that. So that'll be fun to understand. Mindset, which I feel like, and they're going to talk about this, but I really feel like Unsettled is as much about the environment and the storytelling. It really wants you to enjoy playing it, whether you win or lose. I think that is what we're about to see here. In this part of the handbook, it says mindset. Make this experience what you want it to be. Experiencers are largely defined by what you bring to them. Good news. We each get to determine what those things are. Unsettled is a puzzle to solve with your wits and ingenuity, but it's also a feast for your imagination. Bring your sense of wonder. It's a lively adventure. Bring your wacky enthusiasm and zeal for creativity. Take risks, make sacrifices, come up with weird ways to combine your abilities, and then narrate your actions aloud. Well, that's going to be really fun to stream, so that actually works. While you're at it, think about the dynamics of teamwork at play. You're sitting at a moderately comfortable table. Facts. What if you were in this alien place, depending on each other as your adventure plummets and your best and worst selves come out? Unsettled is designed to explore all these things, but how prominent a presence each has in your experience depends greatly on which you lean into. Consider also that the game's various tasks and elements will balance differently depending on a player count. Some objectives are simply harder or easier with a different number of people. This is an intentional design based on, because the game isn't just about solving a math riddle. That's a bit of it, but mostly it's about working together within your unique circumstances. In life, some tasks are easier with more people. Go out and find as many flowers as possible. Some are harder. Sneak past the sleeping beast. If you're digging a hole, how many people can reasonably contribute at giving momentum? Or ignoring these considerations and just getting caught up in the fact that something is sticking it to you, the flowers are all singing and you're slowly sinking into the ground. All of this is to say, have fun. Expand the map. Investigate opportunities. Even if the benefits don't seem immediately applicable, gather up abilities and look for ways to use them on other players' turns. Be creative. If one survival task is giving you trouble, try another. If you're curious about what a planet has to offer, switch which box you're playing. The game is formatted how it is for a reason, to let your sense of discovery run wild. This is your game. Lean into bits that make it what you want it to be. I love that. I actually really appreciate that kind of flexibility and fun. All right, so now taking a turn. Basic turn overview. Before diving into the details of exactly how everything works, let's build a broad foundation of what a turn entails with high-level summaries. On your turn, you take actions by placing your focus dice. Let's go here. That's these guys here. Placing your focus dice on action spaces. Optionally, you may also move, activate Luna, and or take free actions. When you have no further actions you want to take, you retrieve your focus cubes to announce that your turn has concluded. Okay, so 1, set 2 focus to take action, 1 to rest. You have 3 focus cubes, things that can look like dice, but they're called cubes because they aren't rolled. Good to know. I actually misinterpreted that. I was like, oh, dice, I love dice. They're not dice, they're cubes because they're not rolled. Noted. At the start of your turn, these 3 cubes will be sitting next to your dashboard. Each focus represents a different aspect of yourself: awareness, wonder, and energy. The number of pips, the dots at the top, represent how much of that you have to give. You take an action by placing a focus cube onto an action space, rotating it as you set to increase or decrease it depending on the action space. Some action spaces have strict requirements for use. Some provide bonuses for certain focus types. Some are exponentially weird. Just go with it. You're in the fringes of existence. Again, absolutely love that piece. Also, why no one wants to buy followers, bro? Like, stop. Like, no one's buying followers. That's nonsense. I will grow 1 follower at a time like a good streamer should. All right. Like and subscribe. Follow us because we're not paying for followers. All right. Let's see. Even if a focus cube has been reduced to 0, it still may be used to take actions, but doing so will cause time to advance. Ooh. And we know that time advancing is potentially bad. We haven't figured out why yet, but yes. Each turn, you must place all 3 cubes. 2 you may place on any available action you qualify for, while 1 must always be placed at the rest action on your dashboard. And so the rest action will actually bump. It goes up 1. So that's nice. Here to gather strange goop. Oh, gather strange goop. You would pip down, rotating yourself as indicated. Yep, cool, got it. I see. Program Luna to move. Okay, move your Explorer. You are representing the environment by your Explorer miniature, which are super cool. There's these little guys here in their little suits. You may move 1 node by picking up your miniature and placing it in an adjacent node. If there are environmental cards remaining in the deck near the resource board, you may explore off edges of the node onto an empty space, drawing and revealing a new node and expanding it. Oh, kind of like what's that Explorer, the Endeavor, Deep Sea, the one where you can like get you build out the map as you go. Yeah, so it's got a component like that. Like as you explore the edges, you can add more. You can like build out the planet. Yeah, that's fun. There are sometimes symbols on node edges representing what you encounter when you travel. When your movement takes you across these symbols, you resolve them immediately. You could gain insight. The environment in that direction is particularly interesting, or the way may cause you to consume extra time. The terrain is challenging. Many planets will have their own unique node edge symbols for you to consider. Very cool. All right. Program Luna to move. You may have Luna, loyal robot helper and possible best friend. Absolutely. Perform several actions during your turn. She may move one node and or reveal resources on her current node. Moving with Luna is a great way to scout out the environment by revealing new nodes. She does not resolve any node edge symbols or suffer from any strange effects from nodes that affect explorers. Once per turn, Luna may scan her current node for a type of resource, data, or materials that isn't currently revealed here. To do this, roll a discovery dice, add the resulting amount of that resource to the node. Many other actions involve Luna. The analyze data action gains some available data from Luna's node. Many breakthrough abilities involve her. Some opportunity and survival task actions require she be present. Basically, she's the best. Luna's the best. Oh, is Luna the best? Are you going to come play Luna? Our dog is named Luna. If you didn't know that, that's why I was doing that. And she, every time I say Luna, she like perks up. Take free action, we covered that. Regroup, focus, we covered that. Other explorers' abilities during your turn. Other explorers may perform free actions. Sure. Free actions. Interrupt other effects. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. These are all very detailed. I feel like we just want to get playing. Focus. Take your action by setting your focus cubes on action space each turn. Oh, yeah, we already did all that. This is like the in-depth version. Focus is your primary resource. You have 3 types of focus. Awareness. Okay, so if we look here, you have awareness is blue, wonder is green, energy is this orange. For the cube, okay, so when we rotate, yes. So they rotate 1, 2, 3, and then that's a time symbol. Oh, I understand now. This makes total sense. That's easy. Okay. It's one of those things, like, it seems confusing at first. Like, when you're first setting it, like, it's very specific. You're like, place it on the 2 pips. So the 3 pips is facing you, and you're like, why are we? But now it makes sense because it's going to like rotate like this and then rotate like that. So if you rotate down or you rotate up, it'll be very obvious then how many pips, how many actions are left. So I like that a lot, actually. Setting focus. During your turn, you must set all 3 focus, one of which must be on your rest action. If you set your focus by placing it on the available action space, rotate indicated base. Action spaces may increase, decrease, or have no impact on your focus when you take action. This is indicated by the up-down arrows. Yes, increasing. Yeah, I just want to know what these do. Okay, yep. Increase, decrease. Okay. Decrease focus, consuming time. Over the course of several turns, your focus will erode. You may continue taking actions, but the exertion necessary to maintain focus consumes extra time. Choosing when to overexert yourself is an important and necessary calculation. If you are required to decrease your focus cube, use it as an action and the time symbol is oriented upward. You instead advance the time marker 1 space for each focus required. Oh, so it doesn't roll over. So it doesn't go from the time thing to 3. It stays on time, and then we're going to have to increase the time marker. So to figure out what happens with that time marker, but now it makes sense. Okay, great. Focus actions. action title, amount of focus needed. The number of arrows indicates how much focus is needed, increase or decrease, down. Bonus for focus type match. Some actions grant a bonus if you use a specific type of action when taking that action. These actions have nested symbols beneath them. Okay, so that makes sense. Rest required. So wait, what is this? What does it do? Okay. Bonuses for focus type. These actions have nested symbols. Decrease the focus you set here by 1. If awareness is set, advance 1 space on the insight track. Oh, okay. What's the insight track? I say that like I knew that what the hell that was. I have to figure out what the insight track is. So the purple is the insight track. Oh, probably your insight track. That would make sense here. Okay. Okay. So that makes sense. Some actions have Explorer, Count, Luna, or comprehension requirements. Those are typically shown to the side. Decrease the focus here by 1. At least 2 explorers must be present, you and 1 other. In chemistry, comprehension must be present. Some actions must be performed at specific locations or locations with specific structures has been built. This is typically shown by an arrow pointing to that. Most actions have some effect listed beneath them. These are a combination of cost, gains, and other results. Everything listed beneath the action must be performed when taking that action. If cannot be performed, all of the effects listed beneath the action space, you cannot take the action. So if you can't do what it says, you can't take the action. So that's good to know. Decrease the focus here by 1, deplete power and advance time, and discard the discovery rare polymers. Okay. So that means you would not be able to do that. All right, your dashboard. Okay, so now it's actually going to talk a little bit about what we've been looking at here is our personal dashboard. So your dashboard has access to many important actions. These are always available to your turn regardless, unless otherwise noted. So we start with your theorize, which is decrease focus by 1. Another explorer, they do not have to be local, advances. Oh, okay, so another explorer gains 1 insight on their track. Bonus if your awareness is, bonus, if you set your awareness focus, if you use your blue dice, you also gain one insight. Okay. Investigation action, reveal an opportunity on your node. Okay. So that's going to be reveal an opportunity. Traverse action, decrease your focus, take an additional move action following the regular movement rules. If an effect or ability has increased your movement, the traverse action is similarly affected. Okay. And actually, as an optimist, Crystal can move and or carry 1 local explorer, 1 node. Oh. So you can move and or carry. So I get to piggyback off of you, kind of like you do on Mario. You get to be Yoshi, and I get to jump on your back, and you can carry me around. All right, rest of your dashboard, breakthroughs, discoveries. When you gain breakthroughs, put it there. Avatar. Hey, look, it's you. This token sometimes used by survival tasks and planet-specific effects until reference just hangs out and looks fantastic. Inventory. Some effects will place items in your inventory. Place them here. So that just goes like where your suit is. Insight track. Advance up this track. grant you insight, scientific comprehension, gain comprehension, you gain it here. Okay. Endurance, run out of this and you go unconscious. If the whole crew is unconscious, you have lost. When you suffer an effect with this icon, which is this like an E looking thing, it looks like this red E, which is also at the end of this time track, which makes sense. So once you use up all the time, everybody loses one endurance. So that's what that means. And it looks like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's only 5 endurance. So again, it's beyond setup and explanation. It's actually meant to be a very quick game. How traits work. Running out of unconscious explorers. If another explorer is unconscious, you may 1, exchange discoveries and inventory with them, giving and or taking if you are local. Carry them using the traverse action. Hun, if I could become unconscious, you can carry my lifeless body back to the ship. Maybe. Use breakthroughs and other effects on them. Sometimes requires hilariously creative narrative justifications. Abilities that place them onto different nodes are particularly useful. Count them as present for survival task actions. Again, lean into the hilarity of the narrative. Save their life by getting them to the ship before you collapse, thus winning the game. You may not utilize their comprehension, breakthroughs, or anything they would need to initiate. Okay. Traits. Yep. Trait tiles are placed onto your dashboard over the action space. As group trust shifts between high and low, these effect changes are dramatic. Oh, there's a dark side to your trait. So when we have trust with each other, you get to move and carry one explorer. However, on the dark side, it changes to a recover, change the upward face of your insight block, and then takes endurance. It says, I am impulsive. Okay. I have ridiculous stamina. I am impulsive. And then mine is recover. My mind is tirelessly at work, sometimes at the expense of the task at hand. No comment. All right. High trust. Normally the support action alt trust. When the trust is high, your support actions require no cost and focus and can support any local explorer, including yourself. Low trust. Normal, the theorized, blah, blah, blah. The alt trust is when you're low. Fantastic. All right. We got it. Wait. Distribute. I don't know which it starts with. We'll figure that out here in a second. How traits manifest as group trust shifts. With each side of the tile is, when each side of the tile, what? Is there 2 tiles? Oh, is that, hold on. Nope. Uh-oh. Am I missing a component? Makes it seem like there's 2 tiles we're supposed to have. Black tile and maybe a white tile, or maybe that's what that is. Hold on. What? No? No, it's just 1 tile. I'm a bit confused. I'll figure it out here. Hold on. It's all right. How traits work. I got that. How traits manifest. How distress affects traits. When you gain distress, you place distress card on an action. If distress is placed on action space with a trait tile, the distress is placed on top. Neither trait nor the action. Yeah, that's fine. Gain insight. Yes. You pass over the insight icon on your map. Yep. You take focus. Yeah. When you advance off the top of the track, are in the top space of the insight. Gain comprehension and breakthrough matching the cube's upward face. Okay, so once we get to the top, oh, that makes sense. So you get enough of that, then you get a comprehension and a breakthrough. Oh, okay, that's not too bad. That makes total sense. So that's easy. I'm still figuring out the trust thing. Which side of the tile is face up is determined by the position of the group trust marker. Wait, is there two sides to this? No, that's just black and I don't know. I'll figure that out. Running traits. All right, that's fine. Comprehension. As you explore the planet, insights and other effects will eventually lead to comprehension, enabling you to perform advanced actions and become more efficient. Gaining comprehension. When you gain comprehension, either through insight or another effect, gain a comprehension token of that scientific discipline and a breakthrough card. Place the comprehension in the slot. Draw a breakthrough card, the same scientific discipline, and place it to the left of your dash. Breakthroughs. Surviving strange lethal required, where it involves innovative thinking. Thankfully, that's what the whole thing. Comprehensive leads to breakthroughs, unique abilities that are performed as free actions. Unlocking breakthroughs and finding creative and timely ways to utilize them is often the difference between life and the very, very, very extreme unconscious. The role of comprehension. Many actions can only be performed when enough comprehension is present. Comprehension is always a prerequisite and never spent. Example, this action may only be taken if an explorer with chemistry comprehension is present. Other times, having proper comprehension presents can also reduce cost. When otherwise, it is wise to diversify your comprehension so you're ready to face whatever. Okay? Pooling comprehension. An explorer's comprehension is shared by all explorers on their node. When your crewmate close by to fill in the knowledge gap, you can perform actions that require comprehension even if you don't personally possess it. If you have one robotics comprehension and another node has an engineering, while you are on the same node, robotics and engineering comprehension are both present. Fantastic. Using breakthroughs, great scientific disciplines, robotics, chemistry, engineering, using structures. Some action required to be on a specific structure. If you're on a node where a structure has been built, you are at that structure and meet the requirements. Science structures provide free action abilities once built. These actions may be performed anywhere in the environment. They do not have to be on the same node as the structure. They have been, and they may be performed repeatedly, so long as you can afford them. Spam them. They're wonderful. Research hut. Spend one data, gain one insight. Laboratory. Spend one material. Increase focus cube by 1. Workshop. Deplete 1 power. Move Luna onto an adjacent node. Okay. Building a structure. To construct a structure, your explorer must be on a node with an empty build site, a cogwheel-shaped hollow. Take the build action on that structure you wish to construct, either advancing time by 1 or having a comprehension of the structure's type present. Place the structure with your focus cube on it and build the site. When you regroup your focus at the end of your turn, flip the structure. It is free action. You are now available to use it. Destroying structures. When scientific structure has been built, an action space to destroy it is revealed on the breakthrough board. To destroy a structure, your explorer must be on the structure's node. Take the destroy action, advancing time by 1. When you regroup your focus at the end of your turn, return the building to the breakthrough board with a build action upwards. Planet-specific structures, distress, environments, environmental nodes, movement, Luna, okay. Discovery, anomaly, discoveries and anomalies, that's what, and opportunities. Okay, so these feel like these are going to be important pieces. To complete your goals, you'll need to take advantage of the opportunities the strange world affords you. Opportunities, unique encounters, providing you new actions. Only by seizing opportunities Reveal opportunities. Opportunities are revealed when you use an investigate action on a node that has not already been investigated. To reveal an opportunity, take the investigation action on your dashboard, place the investigated token on the node, place the available moment marker on your node, reveal the top card of the opportunity associated with the marker you just placed. Okay. So let's see what this is. Okay. Explain the action of available. Completing opportunity. Take advantage of an opportunity can only be done if you're in the moment on the same node as the moment marker. Opportunities remain in the moment until they are completed or forfeited. Any explorer on the same node as the moment marker has access to the associated opportunity and may perform its focused action on their turn. When you take the action on the card, immediately resolve its effects. Your focus remains set on the opportunity, and the opportunity remains in the moment until you regroup at the end of your turn. At the time the opportunity is considered complete, discard the opportunity, return the momentum token back to the board. Forfeiting opportunities. It's possible that there are 2 active opportunities at a time. Occasionally, you may find you do not wish to pursue any active opportunities and would like to remove the marker to make room for a new one. As a free action, you may choose to forfeit an opportunity, remove the card, play return movement. You may not forfeit if an opportunity that has someone else's focus on it, focus always remains until regrouped. You may not forfeit an engaged opportunity. Becoming engaged. Some cards engage you, locking onto you until resolved. In the case of an opportunity, becoming engaged means the moment marker now moves with you. You are a living part of the opportunity. When you become engaged, place the card near the dashboard, paying attention to the ongoing effects. If the card is an opportunity, place your miniature on the moment marker. You move, the movement moves with you. Ooh, that's kind of fun. All right, discoveries and anomalies. As you take advantage of opportunities and explore environment, you reveal action spaces that provide means to gain unusual items and creatures. These discoveries each come with an anomaly that can be leveraged for scientific properties and special abilities. If you have enough comprehension, acquire a discovery and revealing its anomaly when you gain a discovery. Claim a discovery token from the display on the moment board. Okay. Draw an anomaly card from beneath the breakthrough board. Where the... What? Oh, the purple cards. Okay. Place the discovery token at the bottom of the anomaly. Congrats, you're now proud owner of some pearlescent glowing frogs. It uses the glowing frogs as the example. It was meant to be. As you interact, okay, great. Time and trust. Okay, this is what I definitely needed to understand. What's the trust? Many planets have survival tasks. Use trigger tokens on the timeline to trigger various tasks. Refer to the planet's travel log. Okay. Group trust. You are each other's greatest resource and sometimes greatest liability. How you respond to your circumstances will influence cohesion of your group, causing group trust to ebb and flow. Group trust is measured by using the group trust marker on the group trust track. When an effect causes the group trust to decrease, slide the marker to low trust. All explorers flip their trait tiles to black side and place them over their proper actions. If trust is decreased when the group trust is already low, the marker stays where it is and you distribute -2 focus among the crew. Oh, that's bad. So you don't want, we definitely need trust. When an effect causes the trust to increase, slide the marker to high trust. All explorers flip their trait tiles to the white space. If trust is increased when the group trust is already high, the marker stays where it is and you distribute +2 focus. Oh, wait, -2. Wait, is this, which is the focus? Oh, wait. Focus is a different track. The hell is focus? I lost focus. What is focus? Which one of these was focus? Gain insight. Gain focus. Is that focus? That's power. All right, I'll figure out what focus is here in a second. Example 3, okay. How do we actually... Oh, wait. That's focus. Duh. These are focus. Your dice are the focus. Focus type bonus on analyzing. Each action space on the resource board has a bonus if you use a certain type of focus. These bonuses grant you a second resource from the same source. Use awareness on the analyzed data allows you to gain 2 data from Luna's map node instead of 1. Analyze and unearth. Okay, fantastic. All right. I think we're ready to play. I mean, yeah, I think as real as it's going to be. What is this? Apply. Oh, wait. Oh, okay, so that's the build action. Okay. And we got this dice, which actually I don't really know. And we'll get these dice out. All right. We're ready to begin the adventure. Only 3 hours in to set up and reading. But it's going to be worth it for this apparent. What was the time on it? It said on the box, which is somewhere else. I don't know. Anyway, all right. Crystal will be joining me shortly for this adventure. I know she is so excited. She's been talking about it all day. She won't shut up about it. She's like, "Are we ready to play yet? Can we play? I really want to play. I've been looking forward to this game. It's going to be my new favorite game. We can probably get rid of Wingspan to make more room for this." I think that's what you were saying, right, babe?
Mm-hmm. That's what I said.
All right. Topically, are you getting drinky drinks? Oh, okay. Early onset hangriness. The trauma of the wormhole event might be getting to us. The loss of most of the crew, critical damage to critical systems, and really real reality that we're unlikely to see any of our loved ones again. It's the little things that add up. So we're shaken. Our energy is low, and no one has really been eating, which in some ways has worked to our advantage as our food stores are lacking. I say this as I watch her eat a s'mores caramel turtle. Wow. We are starving. We're supposed to be starving on a planet, and are you even going to give me one, or you're going to let me actually have to live out this nightmare of, wow. We're not saying we recommend catastrophic banishment beyond the edge of existence as a diet plan, but we're not recommending it either. It's working for us so far, but soon the food thing is gonna become a problem. Fortuitously, the long-range scanners uncovered this fungal jungle planet absolutely seething with bizarre organisms. And as scientists, if there's one thing we know about organisms, is that they're often tasty. Nom, 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 nom. Much terribleness has transpired, but none of that can be undone. We still, through luck, fate, or providence, have this ship and each other. And that's going to have to be enough, and it will be enough. And if that's not, we have Luna, so we're set. Let's go get some grub. And we're off. Setup. Configure the environment nodes with the scarab on one end of the map. So we'll put the scarab here. And then we will And the swampy quagmire. What the heck is a swampy quagmire?
My lucky frog back there.
Do what?
You put my lucky frog back there.
Oh, hey, that's a swampy quagmire. Yeah, I did.
Hmm.
Okay, so so here's the setup. So it's going to be 3 wide and 4 deep. So this game I need to come back here. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Making our own music because we don't have copyrights for anything. All right, and so there's the swampy quagmire at the end. All right, so there is one square left for exploration if you get itchy. All right. And one of the swampy quagmire nodes at the other, and as shown. The second swampy quagmire is not used. Oh, crap. What was likely that was going to be the other swampy quagmire? Find a swampy quagmire.
I don't know what those words mean.
It's going to look like this right here, swampy quagmire.
Oh, good, you found it.
Good. Okay, so this is not used. It can go back in the planet box, which is somewhere that I'll have to find. All right. And now we have to shuffle these up because you know what they are.
Oh, yeah, totally know what they are.
Oh, my goodness. Don't cheat. We're playing it on this game. All right. So now we've done that. Do not flip them over until you explore them. Place your crew, Luna and the Explorer, on the Scarab. Be sure to review the Wenora travelogue. Don't forget about spore clouds. No, she's on the ship with us. How dare you? What? You just came in just like, I'm going to be a troll? Like, that's how you start this? All right. Great.
Well, first off, I wanted to say that it's so good to see you, and I missed you.
And you've been so excited to play this game, right?
So excited.
All right. They know you're lying. Don't be facetious. All right.
Are there little frogs here?
Well, there are glow frogs. You have to discover them. They're one of the many creatures here. It's fungal out there. First impressions, sticky. Follow up. So our first activity, follow-up impressions about the same. We need to deploy our mobile science structures if there's to be any hope of us doing anything at all effectively down here. Construct the laboratory, the research hut, and the workshops on open build sites. When all 3 structures have been built, advance. Okay, so that's our first objective. And we can't advance until we build all 3 structures. As you obviously have a firm grasp of what's going on, would you like to go first?
Nope.
All right, fantastic. I will go. I'm going to go here. Here. Well, you gotta see the action. All right. We first, one small step for man.
I mean, I don't think there's as much gravity as is going on in this. There you go.
Glowing lichen cave. Ooh, it's got a spot. So this gear means that those can be built here. So that is fortuitous. So, well, wait, do I move first? Oh, crap. I already forgot the turn order. Where's the cheat sheet?
I thought you got this down, buddy.
Well, I did, but then you can't. Oh, yeah. Main actions in any order on your turn. All right, here you go. See, look, I was just testing you. So we moved. We did that. Set 3 focus. 1 focus must go to rest. Move Luna up to her limit. Base 1. Scan Luna. Reveal data materials. If that resource is not already present on Luna's node. I don't know what that means, but okay. So I'm going to place my intellect on rest. It'll go to 3. which will get me 1 insight. I will then, so the thing is, we don't have any of those things. So it's going to cost us 1 time, but that's okay. I'm going to build a, what do we think we'll need? I'm going to go, oh, you know what? I can't use the research. Actually, I guess I can. It doesn't say I can use any ability here. So I'm going to go here, and then I'm going to go down 1 to build the research hut here. And then I'm going to use this traverse, because I'm going to keep exploring, and I'm going to go here. I'm going to go over 1. Oh, it's egg pools. And because I crossed this way, I gain 1 insight, and because I matched that, I gain 1 insight. So I'm quickly on my way to doing that. I don't have anything left. I will return my dice, and this flips over and is now available to use. All right, your turn, my lady. Okay. How about?
Do I roll the dice?
There's no dice to roll.
What are those?
Those are cubes.
Oh.
Were you not listening to my 4-hour?
People would call them dice.
They're not dice. I specifically said they're not dice because you don't roll them. They're cubes.
Was I even home yet?
You were, yes. You've been home for a long time now. Feels like it to me. I mean, you could research. I don't understand. I don't honestly entirely understand the research yet. The glowing lichen caves. I think these are. I don't know. I think you just explore. So I mean, you can move. Oh, I should have moved Luna. I'm gonna move Luna here. And then I don't. Let me look up Luna while you take your turn. Go ahead and move. I mean, take your 1 movement. You have to move. You have to move linearly. Move here. Oh, we went up on a time track. Okay, so now you can. Why does yours move and/or carry local explore 1 node? I don't know why yours is different. Is it just that you're an optimist? Oh, you just don't have any bad. Oh, okay, that's interesting. So you can traverse and do, so like move your, okay, so these, all right. Let me scans your node for resource types not currently revealed on the node. Your data or materials. Choose one of the 2 scannable resources not currently on the node. Either data or an 8-sided dice. Place the resulting amount of resources from the supply directly on the node. Those resources have been identified and available and need to be gathered using the analyzed data or unearthed materials. Fun. Okay. So I will say that I did this with Luna, and she gets 1 of, she identified 1 data cube. Okay. So, Luna action space. Soothing robot. And explore on, I don't know what that action means. When Luna's primary function reads an explorer, Luna may remove one distress. This action can be taken at any distance from Luna. Oh, whoa, that's huge. Oh, well, no, distress. We don't have any distress yet. So Luna is soothing and will help you with your distress. Okay, so now you can use so these are essentially like, think of this like placement workers. So these all have 2 charges, and then when you place them, whoa, this goes up. So see, normally this cost one, you can take this here and it moves up 1. So it's actually worth 3 now. And then you can move here, which does cost us a time, which is fine. But now you get to explore somewhere new. So go ahead, reveal. Let's see what the new spot on the planet is. Ooh. When entering, if possessing fungal host plus. Are you a fungal host? Yeah, you got that ointment, so that's good. 8. Oh, okay, wait, hold on, let's see. Base movement. On your turn, move 1 ability. Each player environment is a node. Adjacent nodes is share edge. Every current node move is optional. You may take your move action. If you movement passes over node edge and or enter node when enter effect result is example. In this instance, moving between these top nodes, Spongy Trumpet Swamp and adjacent crystalline forest, you would advance the time marker 2 spaces on the timeline. If you have more than 1 movement, pause and resolve the node edge when entering. For movement resolution timing. Oh, okay. So actually, well, we got lucky here because there's nothing, but I technically have to take a time because I moved over here because there was this and that. So I gained 1 insight, but also it took me longer. So it took some time. Okay. So now you can also move. You want to take Luna with you? You can take Luna with you. Here, why don't you mine for some green? I have no idea what it does, but sure. Okay, so I'll put 1 green cube on here. All right. So, do you want to try to investigate?
Sure.
Okay, so ideally you put your green token there, and then, look at the arrow, and then rotate your cube that arrow. Yes, perfect. So now it has 1 pip left. So you did a thing, which was what? What'd you do? Tell me what you did. Investigate. Okay. Movement, environment, distress. I feel like there should be an investigate piece. Focus action, setting focus, dashboard. I remember I read. Investigate. Comprehension, breakthroughs. Breakthrough. Scientific discipline, using structures, building structures, destroying structures. Not bad. Investigate. Real new nodes, opportunities. Where in the hell? I feel like I'm missing over. Yeah, discoveries and anomalies. Reveal an opportunity on your node. Oh yeah, opportunity. To complete your goals, you need to take advantage of opportunities and strange world effects. Opportunities are revealed when you use investigate action while on a node that is not already investigated. To reveal your opportunity, 1, take the investigation action. You did that. Place the investigation token on your node. Place the investigated token on your node. Each node may only be investigated once. Boom. Place an available moment marker on your node. Oh, would you like blue or pink? Pink. All right. Reveal the top opportunity card. All right, now we're getting somewhere. Oh. Read the opportunity, explain the actions, opportunity. Okay. Cool. I think we got it now. That was easy. That was easier than I was making it out to be. Dun, 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 dun. Roving tentacle knot. Dun, dun, dun. A gaggle of putrid, disembodied appendages float lethargically by, thick rubbery ends dragging. One whips itself around your helmet. Moist suction cups adhere vigorously. Are you getting into this? Does that do it for you? Moist suction cups adhere vigorously. Everything shimmers and slows, and then your perceptions explode. Your screams can be heard far and wide. Engaged. Uh-oh. Place this near your dashboard. When you enter node. Okay, so now you're engaged. You're stuck on this. Unstuck. Oh, so this goes by you. Oh crap! I gotta come get you, or we have to meet up to unstick the tentacles. So can only be performed by a non-engaged explorer. Uh-oh. So the tentacles have gotten you. When you enter a node, lose one endurance and add one green material. Oh, okay. So
Did I die?
No, you don't. You could be less. No, you're still alive. You could be more excited about being still alive. I just have to come get you now.
You'll probably die if you come get me.
Probably. It's going to cost us a lot of time. That's for damn sure. All right. Well, that was your first action. I mean, I guess you can theorize. Oh, yeah, theorize. And so that goes down. You go up one because you matched. I go up one because that's what that ability does. And now it's my turn. Okay, so you recover your dice. So let's go back here. I am going to go over here, which will result in me.
These weren't dice.
Not the cubes.
You said dice.
Don't sass me. All right, so I get one of these. So now I have one mechanical comprehension. I get a breakthrough. Discharge hormonal blast. Oh, yeah, that sounds about right for this. An explorer within one node of you may take a standard traverse action for free. Oh, limit once per turn. Oh, interesting. Cool. I don't know what this minus. Oh, you have to pay. You have to pay a pip. An explorer within one node may take a standard traverse action for free. Oh, that's kind of cool. I wonder. I think you can pay that, which is really good with your traverse because your traverse increases this, and you get to move for free. So once we get you stuck out of this, once I get these tentacles off of you, we can do some things. So I think, well, it doesn't really matter. I'm going to traverse here, which is going to cost us another time. And then I'm going to use this. Oh, actually, I'm going to use this to go down, and we get this. So now what happens to this? I feel like we should get something for the suction cup tentacle. What happens when you resolve it? Okay. So 3, reveal the top opportunity stack associated mark you just placed on the face-up card. Read the opportunity, explain the actions anytime the component is pictured without an outline, place it there immediately. The opportunity now exists in the moment. Any explorer node associated, blah, blah, blah. Take advantage of a moment. Yeah, got it. Becoming engaged. Sometimes engaged, lock until resolved. When you become engaged, place the card near your dashboard, paying attention to any ongoing effects. If the card is an opportunity, place your miniature moment marker. If you move, the moment moves with you. If you take advantage of opportunities and explore the environment. Oh, well, that's. What happens when you finish it? When you take advantage of opportunities to explore the environment, you will reveal action spaces that provide means to get unusual items and creatures. These discoveries each come with an anomaly that can be leveraged for their scientific properties and special abilities. If you have enough comprehension. Acquiring a discovery. Oh, okay, so I did that. Oh, okay. So I think we just completed this. I don't know what we do with the little token though. So we did that. We did that. I don't know. Doesn't say. Feels like it should do something. 6-1. We did that. We did that. We did that. Maybe not. Maybe it just doesn't do anything. Completing an opportunity. Take advantage of an opportunity. Opportunities remain in the moment and explore on the same. When you take an action, immediately resolve its effects. It just says, yeah. So I guess that's it. We unstuck the tentacles. So I guess we completed the anomaly. Or the opportunity. Okay, cool. We'll just set that over here for now until we figure out that we did it wrong. But now we have section tentacle for some reason. All right. I'm going to theorize. So I'm going to go up 1 because I used blue. You go up 1 on that. Okay. Reset. And pass to you. You are now, this is resolved. You may now take your turn.
What do I do?
Well, what do you want to do?
I don't know.
Do you want to explore more? Well, I mean, you can send Luna. I'll send Luna ahead, just so that way we can see what we're getting into. Okay. So this is a good node, thank gosh. Monolithic spore pillars. So you can, let me just check the rules on the movement here. So we just unlocked the monolithic spores here. So you could move there. I'm trying to see if the movement, distress, movement basics, your base movement is 1. Each your movement ends. Carrying other explorers. When you use your traverse action, you may carry one local explorer with you. Node edge temples resolve as they normally would for the active player. They have no effect on carrying. When entering, affects both players. Okay, well that's kind of cool. So because the way that traverse works, like, well, we both want to walk over here, but like this will potentially be like it will take a lot of time. But you can carry me like Yoshi. So like if we go there, then you can carry me over. So why don't you can move here. Why don't you move here?
But you're gonna be so heavy.
Well, not now. Yeah. And that's light. Remember, there's low gravity. All right.
Get over here.
No. Don't traverse. No, you just move there. You just leave me alone for now.
Oh, okay.
I don't need to be carried over this one because there's no downside here. So because you cross this threshold, you go up one because you learned something interesting. You got additional insights. Now you could send Luna to explore this. Okay, go ahead and reveal it. Let's see what Luna discovers for us. Ooh, field of hover blossoms. Very nice. Now, your options are you could do another investigate if you wanted.
Okay.
That seemed to work out well for you last time. I would use, yeah, and like this is where like the only reason I would say use that is because then that gets you an insight. Because if you do that, okay, so then go down one pip. You're gonna, nope, that's not how you go down. Like it's all designed very specifically that if you keep it in this order, it just rotates. So down, up. Please stay on the sides. If you were listening to the 3-hour introduction video I did, you would know that. Probably, maybe. Hard to know. All right, so you explore. Which would you like to choose from, pink or blue?
Blue.
Blue it is. You investigate. And what is revealed? Dun, dun, dun. Azure Pasta Rift. Azure Paste Rift, maybe? A series of fleshy tubes peel open their top, revealing pools of bright paste and emitting a strange energy. A mold-covered creature stops to investigate. When you touch it, the paste, it vanishes, reappearing moments later with a hardened crystalline shell and several companions. If they can do it, dun dun dun. Place all other, okay, so immediate, if able. Oh, dang. Well, that's a shame. The immediate, if able, is to increase your, oh, wait. Oh, let's increase that. Oh, we get add two energy. Botanical crystals. Go ahead and add two. You're going to move the whole thing. Yeah, so we add two power. Oh, that's what that orange is. The orange is power charges. So we get two power charges, which is great because you can use a discharge hormonal blast when spores within one node. Let me take a standard traverse action for free. Thanks. All right, but place all other explorers onto this node. All other explorers gain one insight. And what is that? Okay, so I gotta remember. Oh wait, let's see if our helpful, this card tells us what that is. Focus, increase or decrease your focus by 1. Oh, very cool. So I get to increase my focus on something by 1. I will increase my red focus by 1. Or actually, wait, what am I going to use to build? I guess it doesn't matter. I'll just increase my red focus by 1. Cool. Plunge arms deep into the paste. Okay. Maybe that's what's supposed to happen when you... Maybe that's what happens when you do that. Place all other explorers into this node. Oh, maybe that's what that is. Oh, interesting. Okay. So maybe we don't... Okay, so hold on. Let me not take this. So I think if somebody takes this action, which you have to be here to take, then we essentially, you place all other explorers onto this node, and all explorers gain 1 and 1. So that might be a great way, because we have to get back to the ship, right? So we are going to need to, well, first of all, we need to build more structures. But we have 2 pretty good structures here. I mean, I guess you could do it now, but it might be nice, especially like if I die. Not that I would die. I'm not planning on dying, but I'm just saying, like, if I die or you die, you can come here and slam your things into the botanical crystals. But that uses up one of our moments. So we can only ever have 2 moments active. You would just want to punch this crystal anyway, don't you? All right, just punch it. Just punch it, and I'll zoom over, and then we can carry on. All right, fine. You punch the crystal, and it shatters the earth, sucking me into it, re-energizing me with its vigorous action. There are many huzzahs. Okay, so we have completed this. Look at that. We got botanical crystals, and we got some of that. All right. Oh, and now I can build. And then you, so that resolves this. Now you can, oh, why did you use, you can use that here. Oh, you have to put 1 on rest. So I guess that's what you're doing. You're gonna rest. That's right. Don't forget to rest. All right, so it's my turn. I am going to first off go here and build this. Nope, I'm going to build this one because this is what I have. I have this comprehension. So I don't have to use time because I have the comprehension for the workshop. So I will do that and build the workshop. So we are 1 step closer to completing that goal. I will rest and recover here, which will increase that. And then I'm going to actually...
From sharecare.com.
What?
To
Computer?
get the maximum
Alexa,
benefit
stop.
from the effort
What?
and time you spend exercising,
What?
rest and recovery need to be an integral part of your fitness
Rest
program.
and recovery.
Yeah, I don't know how she got... Okay. That's... All right. So anyway, so I'll go there. I'll do that. I got to remember how we move these things. But anyway. Oh, that's trust. That's endurance. Okay. We haven't had anything with trust or endurance yet, I don't think. Power charges, insight, adventure insight, resource scan, Luna scans or node for resources, add 1 from the database, remove from the database. Okay, gain, lose, distrust. That makes all sense. Okay. Free action, use a scientific breakthrough, use anomaly, discard the discovery and anomaly trigger discard effect, forfeit an opportunity, alter science pursuit. Oh, you must return the cube to the bottom of the track. Oh. Okay. Exchange discoveries. Oh, you can exchange discoveries. I don't have any discoveries. Contribute to survival task. Only some can be completed. Okay. So your turn. When do we get anomalies? It's freaking anomalies. How do you get anomalies?
This is almost done.
Did you just ask if this is almost done? This is almost getting started. What are you talking about?
It's so late.
You're off tomorrow, and it's 9 o'clock. It's almost done.
Okay.
I mean, we're on step 3 of 8. Do you just want to? I'll play with myself. Just call it another Tuesday. You can go to bed. Don't bother. I haven't only spent the last 3 hours trying to figure this game out and get it all set up, and it's fine. You can just leave me be, all by my lonesome.
I'm not gonna leave.
You take advantage of opportunities and explore your real action spaces that provide a means to gain unusual items and creatures. These discoveries each come with an anomaly that can be leveraged on their side. Yeah. When you gain a discovery, claim the discovery token displayed on the moment card. Draw an anomaly card from beneath the breakthrough board and place it in the top left of your dashboard. Oh! See, we were missing something. So you actually get an anomaly. Oh, so this is what you get for having that thing. Oh, and you're a fungal host now. That's really good.
What I always wanted to be.
Yeah, well, assuming that you have... so in order to use this, discard, remove... Oh! Wait, have we been doing that? Crap. We've been supposed to be leaving spore clouds. It literally said it like 6 times. This toxic... your movements will agitate them, stirring them nasty. This means that if an orange and green explorer share a node and the orange explorer leaves, okay. When an explorer leaves a node, add a spore counter, a black, to the node they just left. When an explorer starts their turn, there's a spore cloud on the node. They gain 1 distress. Oh yeah, we have not been playing this right at all.
I knew it.
It's too easy. All right, so
We probably already died.
probably. Do we want to reset and just play it tomorrow? Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, that's lessons learned.
We forgot our spore clouds.
Yeah, we forgot our spore clouds. Womp womp. So we'll put these back. We'll just pretend like nothing happened. Shuffle these. Return these. Reset the game back to 0. And we will begin again tomorrow. Oh, you know what? This can be our game to stream while we do the news. Because you don't seem to really care about this at all.
I care so much about this.
It comes through in how much engaging you are with it. I appreciate it. All right. So I'll get rid of these. Flip over and I'll shuffle these. I'll rebuild the planet tomorrow.
One day at a time.
All righty. Well, that was a good learning session. I mean,
On what not to do.
on how to not play this.
Mhm.
It literally said like 4 times to do the sport clouds.
Yeah.
I think you purposefully forgot just so that way you could end early.
Me?
Yeah,
Nah.
I think you did. I think you sabotaged the game from the beginning.
Nope.
I think you're dirty rotten scoundrel. The whole point of this was collaboration. Supposed to have a fun game night
So
as a
much fun.
couple. Wow.
Probably my new favorite.
Wow. And that's going to do it for us, I guess.
Wow.
I'm not mad. Just,
I'm disappointed that we lost. Gosh.
well, that's going to do it for us here at Lucky Frog Gaming. And as always, stay lucky, stay gaming.